my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 5. Yeah, part 5. Wow. We're going to start out with some Good Girl Golden Age. And this is actually from a collection because I noticed like the same vendor had a bunch of books and they all had the same kind of signature on them. And I'll show you what I'm saying here. This is Heidi DeVille, number 35. And I noticed he had like a bunch of different books, not just Heidi Divine. But they all had this signature on them. I'm not sure if it was from his original collection or what the issue was, but they all had that signature on them. Whoever, I guess it's RS from the RS collection. I don't know, but they're quite, even still, even with that the book presents quite well. It's quite a nice book. So Hetty DeVille, number 35. And these were just, DeVille. Why I keep on saying Hetty DeVille because of 101 Dalmatians. Got that in my mind for some reason, but it's Hetty Divine. Sorry. So yeah, but I like this. She's testing the lipstick, and it's the kiss-proof lipstick, and he's like, oh, you gotta make sure it works. Not convinced. Yeah, I just think that's funny. So a lot of those Good Girl ones were humor based and just really fun. So that's probably from like I would say the late 40s, like 49, I'd guess. All right. Let's see. Oh, a bunch of books. Okay. This is another My Comic Shop order. I buy a lot of stuff from My Comic Shop, I realize. They should love me. I buy a lot of stuff from them. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so some really cool books. So we got Justice League of America, number 135. And this book isn't really a key. It's like a Silver Age book, but it brings back some Golden Age characters. So we get Bullet Girl and Bullet Man being brought back, and Ibis the Invincible and the Scarlet and Spy Smasher and Pinky all being brought back in this book. I think it was a one-shot in terms of them making an appearance as a team. So just interesting that they bring back all these Golden Age characters, and you see Bullet Girl there and Golden Age Flash, and just interesting crossover between the Silver Age, or actually this might be Bronze Age even. I'm not sure if it's what era this would be, but yeah, maybe Bronze Age even. It's like is it a 15 center? Not sure how much it costs. One sec here. I want to check. now I'm curious. 1 sec. It's a 30 center, so probably Bronze Age, late Bronze Age even. So yeah, maybe even copper. But just cool that they brought these characters back from the Golden Age. Okay, in one of the previous parts of this unboxing, I showed a banned book. There was actually 9 banned books. This is another in that series of banned books. This is City of the Living Dead. It's just a really cool cover. Good girl zombie cover. I know, zombie bondage. Usually it's the girl in bondage, but this time it's the zombie in bondage. But yeah, City of the Living Dead. Just a really cool cover. When I saw this one, I was like, oh, I have to get that one. That's really cool. And the fact that it's a banned comic and pre-code horror, really great. Lots of cool things going on. And zombies. Wow. Match made in heaven. Okay, so it has skulls. It has like so much going for it. Just a fun book. It was a one-shot. Again, this was one of those ones that was banned by the Senate after you know, the whole thing with the Senate hearings and the introduction of the Comic Code, they banned that book. Another cool Golden Age book is G.I. Jane #4. This is a series that I'm trying to pick up all the issues from. This is a low grade copy, but still kind of fun. You know, you got the, she's like, I know an umbrella is not GI, but the army tradition says you keep your powder dry. And she's like powdering her face. It's sort of good girl humor meets the military, so fun stuff. And it has lots of really kind of great good girl art panels inside. Another book that really, again, showcases more good girl stuff is Hetty Divine what number is this? Number 30. So just a really great one. All the you know, she's trying to be incognito, and you know, she thinks that nobody recognizes her. No, I bet nobody will recognize me with these sunglasses on. Like, that's so Hollywood star thing to do, right? And then all the guys are like totally recognizing her. So it's kind of fun. So that's Hetty Divine number 30. And okay, I was wondering what happened to these books. Okay, so I mentioned that I got Paper Girls #1 in a 9/8 for like, it's like $30 or something. It was really insanely cheap. 30 or $40. It was something really cheap. I also included an extra copy of Paper Girls #1 and #2. So this is the other one. That was from that. The slab will be later. That I'll show it once I get into the slabs at the end of the series. So there'll be actually 3 videos dedicated, actually 4 videos dedicated to just slabs. Just so yeah, so the first 6 videos really don't have much slabs, but this slab will make its appearance in the later videos from the series. Another cool book, I don't know why I never had this one before, is Catwoman. And this was a one-shot. This is Catwoman, a woman's keeper, or sorry, a sister's keeper, her sister's keeper. Sorry. So yeah, just a really cool cover. I'm not sure who did this. So it's Mindy Newell, J.J. Birch, and Michael Bayer. But I just thought it was a cool Catwoman cover. So yeah, and comic, I think that was from like the 90s, if I remember correctly. Maybe early 2000s, somewhere in that time period. And yeah, there was a series of them. There was like the Joker and Penguin and Catwoman. They made a bunch of them. They're all kind of one-shots. These kind of almost like, looks like trade paperbacks. You see these kind of, it's like a book, almost book format. And some more of my comic shop orders. Oh, this one, my friend Steve Gentner was mentioning it, and I just thought, hey, I might as well pick it up. It was cheap. And he was saying how difficult of a book it is to find. And it's Hawkman number 11. This is the first appearance of the Shrike, this character right here. And I guess it's a harder issue to find. So I thought, hey, it has a really cool cover. I like Hawkman. I thought this was kind of a fun cover. Kind of a goofy looking character with his large beak. But I just thought it was interesting. So yeah, Hawkman number 11. This is from the 60s. So it's a nice Silver Age book. And then this one was introduction of a new character. I don't remember what the name of the character is. This character right here. This is Extreme Venomverse number 4. And I actually, my local comic shop didn't have this book because they didn't get their orders of Marvel. So any Marvel books, basically they didn't get. So I missed out on this when it came out at my local comic shop. So I picked it up through my comic shop, which is the .com site. And this is another interesting book. This is Blue Beetle #1, the annual. And this is kind of like a precursor to Justice League Dark. So I'm a big Justice League Dark fan, so I figured, hey, why not get this one? And so Blue Devil Annual #1. I thought it was, I think I said Blue Beetle the first time, but I meant Blue Devil. So, yeah, but Blue Devil #1. Annual #1, I should say. And this one was one that was just really affordable, and it is an interesting one based on the story. I bought it mainly because it's affordable. It was like kind of the key spec that people were talking about. Not that it was like a going to go anywhere spec, but spec based on just being a cool story. And it's Spider-Man's Shadow. And basically what it is what if Spider-Man never got rid of the symbiote and basically became sort of a dark version of Peter Parker and the whole Spider-Man character. So thought it sounded interesting. I figured I'd pick up the first issue. So this is Spider-Man's Spider-Man Spider Shadow. Picked this up for $2. Not expensive. So yeah, just a cheap book that I thought was cool. Oh, cool. So this next one is another first appearance. Now, I was mentioning that I was trying to get all these Archie first appearances, and one of the ones that I didn't have that I actually knew about and didn't think about when I did my video where I was showing all the first appearances for Archie was this character. And it's not on the cover. It's a character known as Hot Dog. Now, Hot Dog is Jughead's pet. In this, it's Archie that has Hot Dog as a pet, but it later becomes Jughead's pet. So actually, Hot Dog is kind of a cool character because he's kind of like an intelligent dog. He's almost like, acts like he's a person in many ways. And if you read Afterlife with Archie, it's Hot Dog that kind of causes the zombie apocalypse in a weird way. So yeah, just a cool character, Hot Dog. This is Hot Dog's first appearance, and this is Pep Comics number 224. Now, Hot Dog actually appears in 2 books at the same time. And I believe this is the other one that he appears in. I believe that's what this is. Betty and Me number 18. So yeah, so there was 2 books that kind of came out around the same time. I think it's this one. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Where they basically first appearance of Hot Dog, the dog. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool. And then another book I didn't pick up when it was at when it came out. It's just a new release. This is Gwen Stacy Shadow Clones number 1. Yeah, the F variant. I just like the variant, so I just picked this one up. And that's the Land cover. And then we got another. This is kind of, I actually think with the Oppenheimer movie that's recently been released, that atomic bomb covers are kind of like hot. I think just that whole, normally we think of spec related to movies being like some character makes their appearance in a movie, but in this case, it kind of got people interested in atomic bomb covers. And you see like war, Atomic War, and all those books going really crazy right now. Well, I like Atomic Bomb covers, and I like Good Girl art covers. Well, this is kind of the mixture of the two, and I think my friend Falco told me about this one. This is Painkiller Jane #2. It's just a really great Atomic Bomb plus bikini plus a little bit of sexiness cover. So Painkiller Jane #2. Great Atomic Bomb cover. So I thought that was fun. And then we got more shadow clones. So this is, I think, the A cover. Yeah, I believe this is the A cover, and this is the David Nakayama A cover. So I just thought that was cool. And I just missed out on the thing. And then we got so this, I believe this is the first appearance of Gwen Ock. And this is the the design variant for it. So I thought this was kind of cool way to get her first appearance. So this is Gwen Stacy, the Shadow Clones, or Spider Gwen, the Shadow Clones, and this is #1, the design variant with the first appearance of Gwen Ock, I believe she's called. So. And I've got some more. Okay, this one's interesting looking. What is this? Oh, okay. Now this one I actually saw on a claim sale on Instagram, and I was debating about claiming it, and then I didn't, but then I ended up picking it up on eBay. I thought it was just a cool cover. The only problem with this one, and I'm a little bit worried about it, it presents really well, actually. You can see it's a very nice presenting copy. However, both staples are rusted. And I saw this before buying it, so I kind of priced that in, and I, negotiated on the price because of that. So both staples are rusted, but the cover presents really, really well, and I like collecting these Baffling Mysteries. It's by Ace Comics. And this is Baffling Mysteries. I forgot what number this is. I'm trying to remember. I have no idea. But I just like the cover. I forgot what number it is. I don't like when they don't put the number on the issue number on the cover. This makes it really challenging. But I just thought it was a really great cover. A little bit of Good Girl art with pre-code horror is a good mix for me. Okay, I always like mixture of those two genres. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a really cool one. So, I forgot what it was, but I was talking about first appearances on my, on like a live stream. And somebody said, oh, do you know about, they mentioned a bunch of first appearances for Casper the Ghost. So I have Casper the Ghost's first appearance. So how about his other characters related to Casper? And one second, there's a lot of tape on this one. And so they mentioned, there's, Wendy the Witch made her first appearance in Casper. And also this character, which is Spike the Ghost. And he was kind of like a tough ghost. And then, so this is Casper the Friendly Ghost #10, I believe. Yeah, #10. And this is the first appearance of Spike the Ghost. So I always like getting these early first appearances. This is like from the 1940s. I believe 1949, I'm going to guess. Or 1950, somewhere around there. So Casper the Friendly Ghost #10. Very hard book to find, actually. So yeah, so that's it for this unboxing. You'll notice I've been trying to keep them around 20 minutes for each part, just to keep them short and sweet. I noticed that in my analytics, so this is a little bit about YouTube. I noticed in my analytics that most people watch only about 20 minutes. Like, that's kind of the sweet spot in terms of length. I know some people like the longer videos, but I'm going by the stats. And so if you tell me in the comments below, do you like the longer videos or do you like the shorter videos? So we'll see. So put it in the comments below. I'd like to hear that. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.